Every gardener dreams of waking up to stronger, greener plants, healthier soil, and explosive growth that feels almost magical. What if I told you that the answer isn't hiding in expensive fertilizers or complicated products, but right inside your kitchen? There's one humble ingredient that, when prepared the right way, can send soil microorganisms into overdrive, unleash powerful nutrients, and transform your garden in just a matter of days. This is the secret sauce that top organic growers rely on, and once you try it, you'll never look at your kitchen scraps the same way again. Why rice water is the missing link for explosive plant growth? The ingredient that works wonders is simple boiled rice water. Most people throw it away after cooking, but in the gardening world, it's liquid gold. Rice water is packed with starches, amino acids, and trace minerals that act as instant food for soil microbes. These microbes are the true engineers of a healthy garden. They break down organic matter, release locked nutrients, and create a thriving ecosystem around your roots. When you feed them rice water, they multiply rapidly, energizing the soil in ways that chemical fertilizers can't match. Instead of burning out the soil or leaving behind harmful salts, rice water awakens beneficial bacteria and fungi that naturally boost plant growth. The result is stronger root systems, lush green leaves, and, an overall improvement in soil fertility that keeps giving back season after season. The science behind why microorganisms love it is actually pretty fascinating. Think of microorganisms as tiny workers in your soil. They need energy to function, just like we need food. The starch in rice water acts as a quick energy source, fueling a population explosion in the microbial world. As these microbes feed, they multiply, and in the process, they release enzymes that help unlock phosphorus, potassium, and nitrogen, all critical elements for plant health. At the same time, the amino acids present in rice water provide building blocks for both microbial growth and plant nutrition. This dual effect means your soil doesn't just get active, it becomes alive, buzzing with organisms that constantly work to make nutrients more available. The result is healthier plants that don't just survive, but thrive. How to prepare the perfect rice water for your garden. Getting this right is crucial because, too much concentration can overwhelm plants, while too little won't create the explosive microbial activity we want. Here's the exact formula that works best. First, take half a cup of uncooked rice and rinse it lightly in 1 liter of clean water. Swirl the rice around for 2 to 3 minutes until the water turns cloudy. Next, strain out the rice and keep the water. The rice can still be cooked and eaten. Nothing goes to waste. Third, to create a powerful microbial starter, pour this cloudy rice water into a clean jar, cover it loosely, and let it sit at room temperature for 48 hours. This allows naturally occurring beneficial microbes to multiply. You'll notice a slightly sour smell, which is actually a good sign. Fourth, once it's ready, dilute this fermented rice water with 10 liters of clean water before applying it to your plants. This balance ensures the microbes get the fuel they need without overwhelming your soil. So how do you use it for maximum impact? Well, for the best results, you want to apply the diluted rice water directly to the base of your plants, either early in the morning or late in the evening. The cooler hours of the day, let those microbes settle into the soil without being damaged by harsh sunlight. A weekly application is ideal for most crops, but heavy feeders like tomatoes, peppers, and leafy greens might benefit from a twice-weekly boost. Within just a few days, you'll notice your plants looking fresher and more vigorous. Leaves will appear greener, stems will stand firmer, and the soil becomes, noticeably richer in texture. Over time, the microbial activity builds up so much that your plants develop stronger natural resistance to pests and diseases, which, honestly, reduces your reliance on chemical solutions. Why rice water beats chemical fertilizers? Chemical fertilizers may seem like a quick fix, but they often come at a cost. They dump nutrients into the soil in a form that plants can take up immediately, but they ignore the microbial life that sustains long-term fertility. Over time, these fertilizers can damage soil structure, kill beneficial organisms, and leave your garden dependent on external inputs. Rice water, on the other hand, doesn't just feed your plants directly. It feeds the soil life that supports your plants. This creates a self-sustaining cycle where microbes thrive, organic matter breaks down faster, and nutrients are naturally recycled. In other words, you're not just fertilizing your plants, you're restoring the health of your entire garden ecosystem. Transforming your compost with rice water can make a big difference. Here's a bonus tip. If you already have a compost pile or bin, don't just limit rice water to your garden beds. Pour it directly into your compost once a week. The starches will turbocharge the microbial breakdown of food scraps, garden clippings, and leaves, speeding up decomposition and leaving you with richer, more fertile compost in less time. This creates a double advantage. You're enriching your soil directly and building a powerful organic fertilizer that will keep feeding your plants for months to come. A long-term solution that costs nothing. What makes rice water truly remarkable is its accessibility. Every household that cooks rice generates this ingredient daily, and yet most of it gets wasted. Instead of pouring it down the sink, you can turn it into a powerful growth booster for your garden at zero cost. No special tools, no expensive inputs, just knowledge and consistency. Over time, your soil becomes more fertile, your plants more resilient, and your harvests more abundant, all because you're tapping into the natural power of microbes. It's proof that gardening doesn't have to be expensive to be effective, it just has to be smart. The secret to transforming your garden overnight isn't hidden in a store-bought bottle. It's in your kitchen. Rice water is the catalyst that wakes up your soil, fuels microbial life, and drives growth like you've never seen before. Once you start using it, you'll witness firsthand how quickly your plants respond and how alive your garden becomes. So the next time you rinse rice, remember, you're not just preparing a meal. You're preparing a natural growth booster that can completely change your gardening results. Try it today, stay consistent, and share your results with fellow gardeners. And if you found this guide valuable, don't forget to subscribe to Growth Hub Central Crops for more game-changing gardening tips. Share this with other growers who are ready to turn their gardens into thriving ecosystems. Together, we can grow smarter, healthier, and more abundant harvests.